In a recent study published in the BMC, it showed that within 6 months of retirement, nearly half of all people feel anxious, restless, or even depressed. And it's not because they don't have enough money. It's because nobody prepared them for the psychological shift, the loss of identity, structure, and purpose. That's the part of retirement no one talks about. And unless you prepare for it, it can quietly derail even the best funded plan. Welcome back. I'm Hardy Swart, Certified Financial Planner at Family Wealth Custodians. For nearly 2 decades, I've helped South Africans step into retirement, and I've realized something most people never talk about. Your emotional and psychological preparation is just as important as your investment portfolio. So in today's video, we'll unpack the following. We're going to explore the 5 biggest psychological shifts of retirement, why they catch even the wealthiest retirees off guard, and how you can prepare through them. Stay with me to the end because I'll also share 5 practical steps you can take today to prepare for this transition. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only, and it doesn't constitute personal financial advice. Speak to a professional financial planner before making any big financial decisions. The first challenge is all about identity, going from relevance to redefinition. For most of your life, your career gives you identity. You're the doctor, the CEO, the entrepreneur. Your phone doesn't stop buzzing. Your calendar is packed and people need you. But the day you retire, that all disappears and many people suddenly feel irrelevant. I once worked with a client, let's call him Johan, a successful engineer. For the first months of retirement, he told me, Hardy, for the first time in 40 years, nobody needed me today and it feels awful. This is what psychologists call an identity void. If you don't redefine yourself beyond your job, you'll risk drifting into isolation or even depression. The happiest retirees I know re-establish relevance. They ask, who am I now without the title? And they find meaning in mentoring, volunteering, hobbies, or even small businesses driven by passion instead of profit. The second is a shift from structure to freedom. While freedom sounds wonderful, too much of it without intention can quickly turn into restlessness. Work gives you structure, alarms, meetings, deadlines. At first, retirement feels like a bliss. No Monday mornings, no deadlines. But 6 months in, many people tell me the days just blur together. And here's the paradox. Too much freedom without intention can create anxiety. You wake up and think, what am I supposed to do today? One client of mine put it perfectly. I thought retirement would feel like a permanent holiday, but a holiday without an end just feels empty. The happiest retirees are the ones who replace the old structure with new routines. Morning walks, language classes, volunteering once a week. Retirement without a rhythm is like a ship without a rudder. You drift and the waves decide where you end up. The third shift is from earning to withdrawing. You've spent decades saving and building frugally, and suddenly you have to start drawing down. Even clients with 20 million rand portfolios whisper, what if I run out? That fear is real. Psychologists call it loss aversion. The pain of losing feels twice as powerful as the joy of gaining, which is why a 10% market drop can feel catastrophic even if your plan is strong. Without a clear strategy, every withdrawal feels like eroding your future. Some people underspend, living far below their means, just to avoid the guilt of drawing down. That's why I always say a good retirement plan is not just about returns, it's about peace of mind, it's about creating confidence that your money will last, so you can spend with freedom and not fear. The fourth shift is from responsibility to legacy. During your working years, your responsibilities are clear. Running a business, paying school fees, building a future. But in retirement, those responsibilities shift to something much deeper, legacy. And legacy isn't just about money. It's about values, wisdom, and impact. I had a client, a retired doctor, who spends 2 days a week mentoring medical students. He told me, that's the part of retirement that gives me the deepest fulfillment. The most fulfilled retirees I know are those who think about what they're leaving behind beyond rands and cents, whether it's a family story, a lesson, or a cause they care about. And the fifth shift is from expectation to reality. Retirement is often romanticized. We picture sunsets, travel, endless leisure, but in reality it can feel a lot like grief. You're letting go of a life, a chapter that defined you for decades. And because everyone expects you to be thrilled, many retirees hide their struggles. But acknowledging the emotional impact is powerful. It gives you the permission to build a retirement that's not just financially sustainable, but emotionally fulfilling too. So, how do you prepare for this transition? Not just financially, but emotionally too. Here are 5 practical steps. Plan beyond the numbers. Yes, knowing if you have enough money matters, but it's not enough. Ask yourself, what do I actually want my days to look like? Picture a Tuesday morning in retirement. Are you on the golf course, mentoring young entrepreneurs, volunteering, or having coffee with friends? Write it down, because clarity about lifestyle creates direction for your finances. Build a support structure. Retirement can be surprisingly lonely. Your work colleagues vanish overnight. And if you don't build new connections, isolation can creep in. Invest in friendships. Join a hiking group, book club, or even a community initiative. One of my clients started a weekly braai group with 3 other retired couples. He told me it became the highlight of his week, something to look forward to. Thirdly, pursue meaning, not just hobbies. Golf, travel, and gardening are wonderful, but they're not enough to sustain you for 25 to 30 years. You need purpose. Purpose can be mentoring, volunteering, helping at your church, or building something small that excites you. Think of it as your second act, a season of no obligation, but of contribution. Fourth, prepare for emotional triggers. There will be days when fear, guilt, or loss creeps in. If you expect it, you can manage it. For example, the first time you withdraw 50,000 Rand from your living annuity or your investment plan, it may feel like you're cutting into your safety net, but remind yourself that this is what you plan to do. Or when you feel irrelevant, remind yourself that retirement is not about being needed, but about choosing where you want to give your time. In the fifth place, work with a trusted guide. Even the most disciplined people benefit from having a coach, mentor, or planner who can bring perspective. I've seen clients avoid panic selling during market crashes simply because they had someone reminding them of their plan. A really good financial planner is not just there for spreadsheets, but they give you the confidence to live your retirement without second guessing every decision. If you focus on these 5 areas, lifestyle design, relationships, purpose, emotional resilience, and trusted guidance, you'll step into retirement not just with money, but with meaning. The transition to retirement is one of the biggest life shifts you'll ever face. It's not just about income, it's about identity, purpose, and emotional well-being. If you prepare for the psychological side as well as the financial side, you can retire not only with money, but with meaning. Because retirement isn't the end, it's the beginning of your next chapter. I would like to hear from you, so tell me in the comments, which of these shifts do you think will be the hardest? Redefining your purpose, creating structure, or learning to spend with confidence? If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, like it and share it with someone preparing for retirement, and subscribe to the Family Wealth YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Hardy Swart. This is Family Wealth. Keep investing into your future.